You are building your brand's authority all wrong. Yo, I'm coming in hot today off rip. Most people think that you need social media to grab attention for who you are and what you do as a creative, an employee, or as an entrepreneur. But you're wasting your time on the content hamster wheel. Every social media platform finna get it from me today. Now, hold your horses. I know fitness is like a more southern and midwestern word. Okay, don't worry about the fact that I've been in Atlanta for 17 years. All right, stay out of grown folk business because I'm still from the Bronx. You're posting like a maniac, trying to generate attention so that you can build an audience so that it looks like you are an authority in your field. But here's the truth: the attention, audience, authority model is a time suck, and burnout is inevitable. So, what works? Flipping that model on its head. Build your authority first. Use it to develop your audience, and then let social media amplify and bring attention to what you're doing. Girl, you dropping bars right now. You don't need me. You got this. Oh, okay. So, the key to building your authority then starts with writing a book, and not just writing any old book. You need to write a book that's short, focused on solving one problem for the reader, and demonstrates the transformation that you are uniquely qualified to facilitate. And if you don't know what any of that means, don't worry about it. I'm your business book bestie, and I got you because you know I'm about to break it all down for you in this video. I'm Denise Renee, your business book bestie. I help executives and entrepreneurs like you write books that tell your story, shares your frameworks, and grows your brand. These are some of the clients I've worked with as a ghostwriter, editor, or writing coach. Check out testimonials and learn how I can help you at writingwithdeniserenee.com. Hey, Business Book Bestie. So, I've placed timestamps to help you navigate the video, along with a link to a companion blog post on my website down in the description for you. Now, I gotta warn you, from time to time, my intrusive thoughts might butt in. What? Obama had Luther, his anger translator. Denise Renee's got me, and a black girl from the Bronx who always stay ready, so she ain't got to get ready, son. So if we Gucci, go ahead on and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so that my next video about writing and self-publishing nonfiction thought leadership books shows up in your YouTube subscription tab. So let me give you a quick rundown of what I'm going to cover in this video. Number one, I'll be tackling why the attention audience authority model is dead. Number two, how the authority audience attention model is designed for your success. And number three, how to write a book that builds your authority. But first, let's talk about authority and how it gets built. You are not an authority because you say so or because you have tons of followers on social media. Follower count just means you're really good at grabbing people's attention so that they want to come back and see more from you. Real authority is earned as a career professional, business owner, or creative when you can demonstrate how you use your knowledge and experiences to facilitate a change, a transformation in someone else, whether individually or a business. You only get that opportunity to facilitate that change once someone has spent enough time with you so that they've grown to know you, like you, and trust you. And they've hired you on, whether for pay or as an intern, or maybe it was a friend situation, what have you. But they trust you enough to give you the opportunity to allow you to help them. It would take a hell of a lot of 1 minute videos to build up the amount of time and content and that know, like, and trust factor for someone to feel comfortable with you, where they would want to hire you on to help them with whatever challenge it is that they are having. That type of trust is built over long form content, podcasts, YouTube videos that are 10 minutes and more long, showing up on someone's TV screen every week or daily as the host of a show, and also through writing books. That's several hours that someone sits down with your thoughts and ideas to read or listen to what you have to say. So it should come as no surprise when I say that the best long form content is writing books. It has the longest track record of success for creating authority figures. But today's authority building book is not necessarily War and Peace Law. They're short, focused, and impactful because it helps the reader to accomplish one particular goal that they are most interested in. And you, as the author, are their guide facilitating their transformation. Writing a book can be as transformational for the reader as well as for you individually or for your brand or business. It just takes intention to make it happen. And your intent should be to follow a very simple 4 step system to get started writing the right type of book. I put it all together for you in a free guide that I call the 4 steps to start writing your book. You can download the free infographic at 4steps to startwriting.com. And it also comes with additional information and helpful links that will help you get started writing your book right away. Visit 4steps to startwriting.com today. And of course, I have the link for you in the description box. So now let's talk about why the attention audience authority model is dead. First things first, when you play the attention game, you are at the mercy of the algorithm of whatever platform you're on. And the algorithm isn't some out there random code of zeros and ones. It's the person's interest. They are their algorithm. So whatever they have watched or consumed recently, their personalized algorithm thinks that, oh, well, this is what they're interested in right now. So let's give them more of that. And if they continue to engage with that type of content, then that's just what they're going to see over and over and over until that person specifically starts to seek out and search for other types of content and goes down that rabbit hole. It's just that these platforms are not just serving up a wide variety of content. They want to make sure that they are keeping that individual on their platform as long as possible. So, right about now, if you're going to stand out and catch someone's attention per chance, you have got to grip their attention immediately. And your content has to be entertaining, even if your content is educational. Was this? Did you say my name? Say my name. So that's the number one way to win if you choose to play the attention game. Another way to win the attention game is to stir up a strong emotion. I'm talking anger, rage, shock, extreme curiosity. That's why thumbnails are getting wilder, headlines are practically screaming at you, all the rage bait because it makes you go, what? Huh? What's that about? Click. And the platform doesn't care. They got you to click. And depending on your brand, you may want to be careful with what you want your brand associated with. Do you want to be associated with a lot of angry content, content that skews one way or the other, excluding certain groups or classes of people, being mean and nasty to folks? That may work in the entertainment realm, but it's not going to work if you are in a regulated industry like finance, or if you're a lawyer, or the type of content that you create is educationally based because you're trying to help people accomplish something in particular. Trust me, I know. As an educational content creator, it feels like a daggone uphill battle right about now to get people to watch my videos. If I happen to be talking about a really hot topic and that's in my title, I'm seeing more traction on that. Otherwise, I'm having to do Simone Biles backflips to come up with ways to title my content and make it interesting and entice people to come on in, click that video, and keep on watching. And even if you have subscribers, there is no guarantee that your subscribers will see your content when you post it. Girl, you already know they ain't gonna see that. I mean, even my own viewing habits on YouTube have changed because I'm not just seeing my favorite content creators in my scroll anymore. So I literally go over to my subscriptions tab to find out, oh, okay, yeah, my favorite person posted today. Let me check out their video. It's literally what you have to do now. That's because easy organic discovery is gone. It's dead. It's not what it was like 10, 15 years ago. And the worst thing about fighting the attention game on the platforms is that you do not own the customer data. If something happens to your account, it gets suspended or anything like that, you're just going to stop showing up even in the subscription feed. And there's no way for you to contact that person. That's why you'll often see me in my videos encouraging you to either download my free resource at 4steps2startwriting.com or to get on my email list so that I can stay in touch with you outside of this platform. Now, of course, you can pay for reach. You can boost your posts or turn them into ads, but people skip over ads. So your money could be going down the drain. So when you spend on ads, you really have to do so sagaciously. Otherwise, you're just posting content into the void, into the ether on a wing and a prayer. Are people watching? Yes. It just may not be the large amounts of people that you may want to watch, or it may just take time to be able to build that up. It's not impossible. It just requires a lot of strategy and planning depending on the platform you're on. And even when you have a breakout video, like last year, I had a video on this channel get like over 2,000 views, and I was totally not expecting it. And it was for something that I didn't necessarily want to get 2,000 views on. I was just talking to the handful of people that were following me at the time, and it just so happened that that was the way that I titled the video, it got a lot of attention, but I was like, "That's nice, but these are not the kind of subscribers that I really need to this channel." I'm not a YouTube content channel. I'm a book writing content channel. So I want one of my book writing videos to get over 2,000 views. I'll get there eventually, slowly but surely. So that's the thing. You can get attention for something, but that doesn't mean that you've attracted the right audience. And attention is fleeting. You may get that attention today on this video, and the next video, crickets. So while the attention game is definitely like a Vegas casino, the house always wins, okay? And the deck is stacked against you. Excuse me, miss. That's something I would say. You trying to put me out of a job? What's up? It's not impossible. Obviously, there are people who are winning at the attention game, but you have to look at yourself as an employee, as an entrepreneur, as a creative. What type of brand or business are you trying to build for yourself? Most of the people that I'm talking to are looking to build an authority-based business based on your thought leadership, based on your experiences, based on your expertise. So you're not necessarily looking for everyone in the world or for your videos to blow up and get millions and millions of views. A couple of hundred or couple of thousand views of the right targeted people will do your business great. But it could take a little time to get to where you want to go. And that's why I don't think that attention is the first thing that you should be going after. Because at the end of the day, when you're trying to get attention on the platforms, it's their house and their rules and their personalized algorithm for each person who logs in. Is it worth it to play the attention game? It definitely is, but smartly. So here's how you flip the script and play your own game on their turf. So here is why the authority audience attention flip is designed for your success now and into the future. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Did you like this video yet and subscribe to the channel? I'll wait. Oh, you did? Okay, okay, okay. All right, cool. All right, girl, come on back. They ready for you now. If you're already on social media, by all means, you should stay consistent, but I wouldn't give it my focus. If you have not written a book yet, I would focus on writing the book first because writing a book is your authority building content. So instead of taking 2 hours every day to focus on what content am I creating and scheduling and scripting and recording and all of this and all that, maybe spend 30 minutes writing a quick post or doing a short video that talks about your progress writing your book or about the subject that your book grapples with. And then spend the other 90 minutes actually working on your book. Excuse me, is you taking notes right now? Because this is the game right here. As you are growing and building this content and you're getting people interested in your book, entice them off of social media and into your own email list, where you'll send them a weekly or maybe a monthly newsletter, keeping them apprised of your book writing journey and sharing industry news with them and your perspectives on what's going on. Because that's what people really want. It's not so much that people want more information, they want people that they trust to filter that information for them. Your viewpoints, your taste, your values. That is what people are looking to align with and get behind. Just make sure that when you entice people onto your email list, please do not ghost them. Communicate with them on a regular basis and make sure that they understand what your regular emailing cadence will be so that they can trust you and they can stay in your loop, because your email list will become the lifeline of your business, no matter how small or big it is. And then once you've written your book, you want to make sure that inside of your book, you offer a free resource that they can download or access off of a special page on your website so that they can take the next step after whatever it is that the book has helped them to accomplish. You want to bring them further and closer into making a purchase of your larger service package or products, whatever you have to offer. Because there will be people who buy your book who weren't part of your email list before. You want to capture your book readers' information no matter where they purchase your book. Because if they purchase it from Amazon.com or at a physical Barnes and Noble store, that was Amazon's and Barnes and Noble's customer. You need to make them your customer. And that can only happen if you have their direct contact information. Once your book is published and available, you market your book online and off, and you do that consistently. A lot of times, authors just have a big plan for launching their book, and they think that, okay, once I've launched and wow, I've gotten a whole bunch of sales in this first week or two, this is great. And they think that the sales are just going to keep rolling in, and it doesn't unless you keep the marketing rolling in. But the great thing is that your book can now become a door opener to things like being a guest on different podcasts, being a guest on local or national news programs, or different types of syndicated programs. It's a door opener to getting featured in print and online media. You can be a guest blogger or guest article writer, speaking events, collaborating with other people in your field. The possibilities truly are limitless. When you have a book, I think that is a great time to experiment with paid media to get more book buyers. And again, once you have that little free mechanism inside of your book to invite them from not just only purchasing the book, but getting onto your email list, it just keeps expanding. I cannot overstate building your email list in 2026 and beyond is still the name of the game. It's the only place where you have direct access to people who want to hear from you. Instagram DMs are not enough. This new feature for YouTube that they're rolling out for DMs and sharing, that's not enough either. It's still their platform. It's still their customer data. Your email list is where you get to own your customer data, where you can nurture them off of social media, and where you can make offers of other products and services that they may be interested in getting from you, or they can also pass it on to other people in their network who they know would be interested. I know. That sounds like mad work. But trust my girl. She's your business book bestie. Here's why it's worth it. And as you continue marketing your book, you're continuing to grow your social media following, they're going to see that you are an author of a book, and immediately you will be elevated in their mind. They're going to think that you are an authority. They're going to want to get your book. They're going to want to get into your world. And the whole thing just keeps becoming a self-fulfilling cycle that keeps expanding outward. So here is why this works. Your book is going to be that long form piece of content that establishes your authority. Even if someone just comes to your social media, they see that, oh, author of XYZ book, and they click on the link and they see it at Amazon or they see it on Barnes and Noble. Instantly, they're thinking this is an authority person. They know what they're talking about because they wrote a book. Even if they don't buy your book, you are already elevated in their mind. For the person that does read your book, well, now they're investing extra hours, extra time with you to consume your long form content. Let's say that reader is an ideal customer and they get on your email list from there if they hadn't been on it already, because they're taking advantage of whatever free offer that you have inside of the book. They're getting onto your direct communication list. You're communicating with them on a regular basis. And every now and then you get the right to pitch different offers to them. And then when it comes to creating attention driven content, now that you have a book, you have something that you can reference. You could basically break that book down, break the ideas of the book down into bite sized little pieces. And that can be the driver of your content. Some of those posts can be just giving away some free game, giving away value. And some of those posts may be inviting them to actually purchase the book to learn more. There's so many ways that you can use your book to help you get attention. And then, of course, I always advocate don't be a one book wonder. Get started on that next book. And the more books that you have to feed this machine, the better. So let's talk about how to write the type of book that actually builds your authority. So we established at the beginning of this video that building your authority starts with writing your book. But it needs to be the right type of book. It has to be a transformational book that demonstrates the kind of transformation that you facilitate for your clients. We've got to position you as someone who can solve your reader's problem. It 100% starts with my 4 steps to start writing your book, because you have to be able to identify the right audience that aligns with your experiences and expertise and cross reference it with what's that right topic that that audience is interested in hearing about right now. And there's more to the 4 steps. So I strongly encourage you to download the infographic absolutely for free at 4stepstostartwriting.com. The link is in the description box. But more than just seeing the different steps on an infographic, I want to show you how I walk a business owner through those 4 steps on the fly. It was an impromptu coaching session in the middle of a podcast interview. So click on this video here to watch all of those 4 steps in action. Plus, I share principles behind the impromptu coaching session that make it all work. Click on that video now, and I will see you on the other side.